complete rotation. When the earth completely revolves around the sun, the duration of time is called 1 year, in which the mother earth rotates in such a manner. Half the sphere, that is, let us say we have got two spheres called a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere gets energy for half the period. The southern hemisphere gets the period for the other half of the period. Consequently, the northern portion and the southern portion gets heated up. Also, the northern port and the southern portion gets cooled also. When one portion is heating up, the other portion cleans. Consequently, north-south current and south-north currents are established in the earth, which helps for the facilitation of the cloud to move in the earth atmosphere. This is called as Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. And since we are living in the northern hemisphere, for us the Uttarayana is very, very important. The energy rises in the Uttarayana and falls in the Dakshinayana. As such, we can say the people who are living in the northern hemisphere have got a rise of energy, that is in the half year, and fall of energy in the half year. It is nothing but the heartbeat of my mother earth, we can say, in the northern hemisphere. This heartbeat of the earth is celebrated as a festival, and that heartbeat brings food to every particle of the body, and that festival is a revolutionary day called as Kranti. And it is a revolutionary day for one and all, for all the whole living organism. When all the living organism put together is called Sam. As such, it is called Sam plus Kranti, Sankranti. So, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere faces the sun. This is called as the heartbeat of the mother earth. This is once a year. As such, my mother also has got an heartbeat like our heartbeat. The heartbeat of the human body is 432 crores heartbeats. That is the totality of the life of the human body. The man can last only for 432 crores of years, not beyond that. And the heartbeat duration can be adjusted. Consequently, the heartbeat can be, that is, the time for one heartbeat can be increased. In the pranayama technique, a man can go right up to 4 minutes a heartbeat. It means he can almost increase his life for about 250 times it is possible. It means his life is 120 years or 432 crores of beats. When everything is proper, he can live up to 30,000 crores of years if he can be in pranayama, in proper pranayama. So it means the man's life can also be elongated. So the span of the life for an average human is 120 years. If the heartbeat comes down, then what happens is, Srinivas, so, okay, the heartbeat, if it is, that is the duration is increased, the life of the human also goes up. This can be done under Digbandhana Pranayama, that is, reducing the heartbeat is possible. When once the man reverses the energy, the further heartbeat can be further controlled, cut down, and he can increase the duration of the heartbeat up to 4 minutes a beat. That is the minimum he can go. But according to medical sciences, it is only 40 heartbeats. But in the yoga, it is very easy to reduce it. The man can go to 17 heartbeats. He can reverse the direction of the mind and work beyond velocity of light also. So, this is what is called as Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. This is the one. Then, when the sun gives energy to the earth, what happens is, the earth receives energy. Earth is continuously bombarded by the light particle. Consequently, the energy of the earth rises. When the energy rises, what happens? The earth expands. Similarly, when the energy is received by the earth, there is also radiation from the ozone or the heat. Consequently, the atmosphere is getting the energy also. So, there is one input energy coming from the sun rays, the earth shelving out the energy in the form of radiation. and due to the movement also some energy is lost. As a man who moves has loses the energy, the man also loses the energy in the form of radiation. He has got an input which is in the form of food. So as a man loses energy and gains energy, if the energy input is more, the loss of energy is less, the man becomes fat. If the energy input is less, the energy radiated out or spent is more, the man becomes thin. The same behavioral pattern will be there for the earth also. The earth gains energy, it becomes fat. When the earth loses energy, it becomes thin. So the dimension of the earth or the mass of the earth varies. It will not be a constant. Since the dimension varies, the centrifugal force that is acting on the earth also varies. Consequently, centripetal force also varies. When the sun is adding the energy of the earth, or in other words, when the energy of the earth goes up, what happens is its mass becomes more. Consequently, the earth will have a larger distance away from the sun. It tries to move away because the centripetal force will make this earth to move little away from that because of the mass for the readjustment of the mass. So whenever the earth is gaining energy, the orbital distance around the sun gradually goes up. Consequently, there is an increase in time, but this is not a noticeable change. It is not a noticeable change at all, but it will be there. So the earth goes on moving further apart till such time the radiation becomes more and the earth energy received by the earth becomes less. Once this happens, what happens? The earth which was moving away from the sun, then what happens? Due to the inertia it moves further. After a time what happens? The inertia is lost. Consequently, the earth moves toward the sun. So there will be a big jolt in the earth because of the reverse direction of the motion of the earth. This big jolt produces a catastrophe on the earth. Consequently, the ocean water rises. The earth breaks into various parts. Consequently, the continental shift takes place. As such, there is one motion away from the sun, the other motion toward the sun. This to and fro motion of the sun has got lot of effects not only on the physical earth, but also it has got lot of effects on the physical human body also. When the earth moves away from the sun, what happens is the heartbeat also increases, consequently reducing the life. The man will not be able to make an internal journey. This period of time in which the earth maintains the largest distance, it is what is called as Kali Yuga. So this to and fro motion, the earth has got, it takes a span of 43,20,000 years. This 43,20,000 years is called as Chatur Yuga, in which the Kali Yuga is a movement away from the sun, whereas Kruta Yuga is totally towards closer to the sun. So these 4 yugas is 4 periods of time in the to and fro motion. The Kali Yuga is called to be 4,20,000, 28,000, 4,32,000 years, and Dwapara Yuga is twice the Kali Yuga, it is 8,64,000 years. Then we have got Treta Yuga, 12,96,000 years. Then we have got Kruta Yuga, which is 17,28,000 years. And all put together is called as Chatur Yuga, which has got a various behavioral pattern. In the Kruta Yuga, the man can easily go for penance because his heartbeat will be less and his aging will be 480 years. Whereas in Treta Yuga, he goes for 360 years, in Dwapara Yuga, he will be 240 years, and in Kali Yuga, he will be 120 years. Because of the reduced heartbeat in the Kruta Yuga, the mind will be very calm. Consequently, it is very easy to change the direction of the mind. As such, everyone becomes a tapasvi. Everyone will have an innumerable strength. One person can close his eyes and still see the other portion of the world, other things in the planet, the other planet. This is the time where Vedas are visualized. Not only for the Indians, it is for the whole of humanity. Anyone who will be engaged in the tapas will automatically get into this state. It means the man can get into the senses, that is tapas, get the Atindriya Jnana. Or when he is not in the tapas, he can get the Indriya Jnana. Both will be possible.